How the hell are y'all doing? Clint from the doorway to do another one of reviews that I do so often. Not just on the weekends, guys. Today's Saturday, May 22nd. I'm gonna be doing a Avant post black metal album with symphonic elements. I'd probably say post Black Death with symphonic elements. It's kind of got occult and mystical stuff on it as well too. It is on a label out of Italy, if I'm pretty sure, called VoidHanger. They put out some pretty interesting stuff, by the way. And I don't even want to try and mention this band's name because I'm sure I'm not going to even say it close to right. But hell, I'll give it a shot so you can all chuckle, especially the label and the band. I'm going to say ESOCTRILIHUM. I don't know if that's even close or not. Dy'th Requiem for the Serpent Telepath is the name of the record. It is out on digital and CD yesterday, May 21st. And then it looks like in early June, there's going to be a double 12-inch LP gatefold version of this as well, too. This is a French black metal, death, black metal, post-symphonic, bizarre, weird, awesome. It's got some of the coolest organs and keyboards mixed in with all this stuff as well too. Kind of reminds me of if Blakc, Dimabor Gear, and like Satyricon all got together and decided to make a record, and then Luster decided to put some black ambience on it. It's really the best way I can say it. There's one guy that does everything on this record, so it's one of those one-man projects. But hey, let's listen to some of it and we'll go from there. We'll listen to the very, very, very first track, which I think is ESOCTRILIHUM, and that's how I'm going to pronounce it. But here we go. Let's listen to it. There's a good taste of the first song. I mean, this is twisted, bizarre, sinister, symphonic, epic, and just listen to those synths and those just weird occult kind of sounds. I mean, you gotta dig bands like this, man. You just gotta get into it and kind of just let it happen. This band looks like it's got a bunch of records out besides this, so I'm going to be digging back into their discography as well, too. Again, it came out on VoidHanger records yesterday on digital and CD, and then June 8th on LP. Let's listen to track number 3, and you got to give an American brother a break, man. These titles, these band titles, some of the things, man, you are just asking for more than we can handle. I think this title is called Dy'th, and it's track number 3 of that band's name I mentioned, and I'm never going to do again because I feel like I'm pulling out my tongue when I try and say this name. Anyway, really digging this record. Let's listen to track number 3. Alright, that's part of track number 3. I mean, this album is 12 tracks long, and the average song lengths are between 5 and 8 minutes. So you're getting a full hell of a record here. I mean, the creativity, the imaginary kind of vibes, and fantasy meets horror meets sci-fi all mixed into this. It's musical madness. Like, this band is just so cool. There's so many different layers. There's so many different things going on. There's death metal. There's black metal. There's symphonic metal. There's weird electronics going in the background. It almost feels like sometimes like you're playing a black metal Dungeons and Dragons game. Man, that's just the way this kind of feels to me. It's really got that early Blakc feel to me a lot of the time. So let's jump into track number 6. This is called, I think it's Egan Ball, and that's the way I'm going to pronounce it. So here we go, track number 6. Words cannot express the genius, madness, and creativity of this record. Let's just listen to another track. Let's go to track number 9, which I'm going to try and say as well too. It's Zayak Damon. Anyway, here we go, track number 9. Go. I'm just going to thank this album for putting the dark voices further into the back of my head and scaring the shit out of them, because this record is so twisted and creepy and wonderful that it confuses the dark voices in my head. So this is great. This record just keeps getting better and better and better. And I just realized what 2 bands this reminds me so much of. And one of them is very much Limbonic Art. This has such a Limbonic Art feel to it. Like, it is just completely blowing me away. And it's totally reminding me of early Dimabor Gear. So if you mix Limbonic Art and Dimabor Gear together and then throw some of that odd fantasy elements of Balsagoth, you got this band. Let's listen to track number 11, and then we're going to wrap this up. Track number 11, I think, is Zai Otago. I don't know. Zai OTG. However you want to say it. Anyway, this is a 7-minute long song. We're going to listen to a bit of it, and then we're going to wrap up this record. I am going to try and say the band's name once again, and I think you'll kind of chuckle, so let's do it. I'm going to say ESOCTRILIHum, maybe, is the way to say it. I think I'm getting closer every time I say it because I keep reading it, and during listening to the tracks, I'm just trying to pronounce it in my head. But anyway, here's track number 11 off the 12 tracks of this record, which is Dy'th, Requiem for the Serpent, Telepath, out on VoidHanger Records yesterday, CD and digital, and June 8th on vinyl. Oh, look, another 20-minute review from your friend Clint at the Doorway 2. Again, not much more to say than if you like lunacy, madness, extreme underground metal music that just breaks boundaries, genres, and musical understanding, this is the album you need to get. It is that simple. Make sure you go to the links for their Bandcamp that I have. Support the band any way you can, because this guy makes some really, really impressive sounds. Again, not going to stop doing this. Love doing these underground reviews for you, for bands that most people don't support. If you can support me by literally just going and subscribing to the YouTube and Instagram pages for the Doorway 2, I would thank you very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Getting a couple more people all the time. We're over 70. I think we're like at 73 or 74 people now. Let's get a couple hundred, man. Like, I know you're watching it. I keep seeing hundreds of people watching these things between Instagram and YouTube. So anyway, till next time, Clint from the Doorway 2. I will see you.